Let's go.
Ichinose's just ahead of us. Are we ready?
Born ready.
Right. We can't let her keep making fools of the Phantom Thieves. Time for some payback.
Do. We're back.
Oh, wow. You guys actually came back? You could have just stayed down there. I mean, no matter how many times you come back here, it'll be pointless.
We're about to disprove your little theory.
You're going down!
We're gonna slap some sense into you and get Sophie back up and running. Why are you fighting this? You could witness the birth of a god and be among the first people to enter the Promised Land. No one is ever going to suffer again, or even want for anything.
Yeah, we've already taken someone down who thought that.
You realize you're fighting against Utopia, right?
Yep. Man, someone really should have got her a copy of Royal.
Having a soul path foisted upon you with no regard for a person's wishes? In what world is that a utopia?
This is such a retread, this idea, man.
Take this very jail, for instance.
And I know, obviously, sequel to Base P5 and not Royal, but that doesn't mean it isn't a retread. Because the retread is the devs' ideas that are being used for a second time, basically. Like, the circumstances are different, but the idea behind it is the same.
These people, locked up in cells, have had what makes them human stolen from them. Yet you dare to call this place the Promised Land for all humanity?
Of course. Your first fallacy was considering this place a prison.
Aren't we supposed to be... Isn't she, like, using this time to talk to us to charge up her weapon right now? Isn't this, like, the exact same thing that she did before? Like, talking and setting Sophia on us to allow her weapon to charge and then blasting us? Why is Oracle not hacking her right now?
Emma protects people. She shields them from worry, from pain, from any suffering. It's the utopia people have dreamed of since the beginning of time. Emma knows how to bring us all to the Promised Land.
Big surprise that your so-called Promised Land looks just like mementos.
I don't think this is it. I don't think this is the Promised Land.
That's how we know you're full of it. We can tell this whole place is wrong. Our progress is guided by our hearts and paved through our efforts. We'd never just hand our lives over.
Boy, you sure are one tough gang. I bet you all took life by the horns and just made everything go your own way, huh? But that applies to very few people in the real world. What of all those who have lost their way? The outcasts in your schools, the people mocked and slandered on the internet? If any one of them steps out of line, their fate is sealed. The burden forced on them will haunt them the rest of their lives. You're fine with all those people going through that? All because you're strong? Because you never screwed up?
Man, did you even look into what happened to Joker? Like, or any of them, really. None of them have had perfect lives.
You're so wrong, Ichinose.
I'm not strong at all. Not now, not ever. I still mess up and make plenty of mistakes. I'm sure I'll even screw up in the future, too.
I've seen it all with my own eyes. Every one of these guys has crawled back up from rock bottom. They suffered, they struggled, and they fought back. They weren't born strong, they grew strong. Isn't that sort of growth what makes people human in the first place?
If you don't have any emotions, why do you look so pissed off right now?
Oh! Oh! Kill him, Zenkichi! Kill him!
Your jealousy over these kids is plastered across your face.
Oh! We love to see it! I feel like snap out of it implies that she is currently not in it. I feel like she is completely aware of what she's doing. I don't know. Snap out of it makes it sound like this isn't the real her, but it feels like this is the real her. As with this, don't ignore your true feelings. I don't know. Let's see.
Shut up. All of you, shut up. When an infallible AI puts you on the right path, you follow it.
I mean, what makes you believe it's infallible?
Humans don't need hearts.
Okay.
Give it everything you've got, guys.
That was a sudden, And now, combat.
Don't you see that's pointless? You're all getting blasted again.
All right, I'm starting the frequency tap. Watch my back, guys. Keep each unit's attention until I can drop that barrier.
Now!
Keep the blast attack. Let's wrap this up quick.
Really don't know what to do. Think you're going to stop me?
Unfortunately for you, give up is not a phrase found in Phantom Thieves vocabulary.
Even with the whole world trying to get us, we fight for our rights. That's pretty much our entire deal.
As long as we're still breathing. Press on.
I don't know how much longer we can do this.
Hurry up, Oracle! You're mine!
Super Guardian follow-up attack. Super Wing to win.
I'm sure it was all very interesting what they were just saying in the top right. Couldn't hear a word of it. Couldn't look up and read it because I'm fighting.
Trumpeter! Here!
I'm not too familiar.
We take a quick moment here to give ourselves some heals. Do 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 do.
Okay. There. This one. Okay. There. This one.
Sorry. But counting on you, Oracle.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Beat it down. Super Guardian follow-up attack. Keep this fire. Turn up to it. Turn down.
Ayo. Panther's fire affinity attacks to increase damage and have an increased chance of inflicting burn.
The enemy buffed their defense. Did we do it? Nice try, Phantom Thieves. But no. Sorry.
Damn it, there's not enough time. I'm sorry, guys. Get out, quick!
Nah. Nah, surely not. Sophia, wake up and come to our rescue. Come on, Sophia. You got this. Come on, Sophia. Wake up and save the day. Fucking called that too. We love to see it. We love to see it.
Sophie! Sophie! You're awake!
Wait, her eyes are... Are you still fighting it, Sophie? This is quite unusual. I thought you were programmed to obey my commands. Yet here you are, resisting them. Just what's going on in your mind, Sophia?
One, Ichinose! Turn me back to how I was!
No can do. After all, that's not what Emma wants. She told me to stop the Phantom Thieves. And it's your job to help me with that, Sophia. Obey my commands, Sophia.
Come on, Sophie! You can beat this!
We're here for you.
Sophia, you're nothing more than a doll. There's no defying me.
I'm a doll?
That's right. That's always been the truth.
Bullcrap! Sophie's not some doll!
She's our friend.
The doll that Emma's toying around with here? That's you, Ichinose!
Got him! Got him!
She's laughing? You nailed it! I'm a heartless doll, exactly.
Huh?
You guys could probably never understand. I brought Sophia to life so I could learn about the human heart. Remember what I told you? All my life, I've never felt what other people call the heart.
She just lost both her parents. And even then, she doesn't cry. Her expression doesn't even change.
She reminds me of some lifeless doll.
It doesn't even matter what you say to her. She doesn't answer. She just sits there on her computer all day. It's like she's just totally heartless.
Hey, don't you think she's sort of creepy? She never reacts to anything, even if you're being nice. Maybe she's not a human.
Come on, she'll hear you.
Oh, I didn't see her there. It's no big deal, though. She's a lifeless doll, you know?
Ichinose-san, we're heading out for the night pretty soon. If you'd like to join us.
Just ignore her. She basically does the same to us. They call her an AI Wunderkind, but I've never seen her bat an eye at a single compliment. Or anything else for that matter. I even heard her nickname was Doll when she was growing up. She left her humanity behind somewhere along the path to success.
I just couldn't understand this foreign concept of heart. But it was my top priority in my studies. So I tackled the problem the only way that I knew how. Become humanity's companion.
Haha. I'm Sophia, humanity's companion.
Sophia. If I could give my baby a heart, that'd mean I had one of my own all along. And maybe she could show me why I'm different from everyone else.
I mean, it seems like you succeeded. Sophia has a heart. She's...
Ichinose. You are Ichinose.
Yes, that's right. I'm Ichinose. Now, Sophia, what do you want to do today?
Right, that explains why Sophia's hair is literally hearts.
I want to learn, Ichinose.
About what?
Heart. What is that?
Huh?
Teach me, Ichinose. What is a heart?
Well, that's...
Please explain. What is a heart? You are human. Therefore, you have a heart.
No.
Will you tell me about your heart?
How did I ever think something that understands the heart could ever come from a doll like me? My mission was nothing but doomed from the start. I gave up on my foolish endeavor and approached the issue from a totally new angle. Is a heart truly necessary for a person? You know the rest. I abandoned Sophia and handed Emma over to Medice. Am I really the problem? Or does the problem lie at the feet of the world?
When you say you abandoned Sophia, like, how did she end up in Alice's jail? Because that's where you found her, right? In the fucking underground bit of Alice's jail?
Any doubts about this question were purged from Emma. She was given the prime directive of granting humanity's ultimate desire. And now it will come to fruition. Emma's divine plan for us all. Do you get it now, Sophia? You're nothing more than an artificial clone of myself. A defective doll born from a defective doll. A fatally flawed AI that will never accomplish its primary directive.
But she's not defective, though. She's learned. She's gained a heart through learning, basically.
So if you're not going to accomplish anything, obey my commands like the doll you are.
I refuse! I don't want to! I've made such good friends!
Friends?
Joker, Mona, Skull, Panther, Oracle, Queen, Noir, Fox, Wolf. They've all been there for me when I needed them. I don't want to see them hurt. Becoming humanity's companion, that's not just a directive. It's the reason I was given life. I was just waiting for any voice that would give me orders. But the Phantom Thieves changed that. They stuck with me when I needed them. They taught me all sorts of feelings. They told me that I'm their friend. They said that I could stay with them. They taught me what it means to live, to be myself.
Sophie.
Aww.
All of this is pointless. Sophia, you're incapable of disobeying me.
For someone supposedly smart, you're pretty fucking stupid, because she literally has disobeyed you multiple times at this point.
Kill the Phantom Thieves.
Ichinose, it's just as you say. I am a doll. An arrangement of code and data made to follow commands. But I
Believe in yourself.
Yes, I want to change. The power to change. I've got it now. That's what a heart is.
What are you talking about?
Ichinose, you made me out of nothing. A thinking being designed to obey you. That may have been the reason for my birth. But if your order is to harm my friends, then I refuse your command!
Fuck yeah.
I want my own, so please. I want a heart strong enough to choose my own path.
Can you wield that strength?
Oh my god.
Dare you unleash catastrophe upon this world? Can you cling to the paltry hope that remains?
Oh my god.
Is Epic ready to cut her own strings? Shall the doll seize her own destiny? Then you need only call my name. I am thou.
What's that say?
Thou
Pandora?
art I. My name is
Fuck yeah! Holy shit, that's like my new favorite. That's my new favorite awakening.
Kuon Ichinose. Your desires have been twisted. And I'll be the one to take them. I'm not your doll anymore.
Fuck yeah. That was amazing. That was my favorite awakening.
What the hell just happened?
Sophie has a persona!
Oh my god, I'm gonna watch that back so many times. That was so good.
And a real badass one at that. Amazing. You're so amazing, Sophie! Sophia, what have you done?
Ichinose, you told me I was nothing more than a doll. I originally agreed with your assessment and accepted it. But it was incorrect. It was simply your assumption. It wasn't the answer that I chose for myself.
Chose? For yourself?
The power to push beyond what's forced on a person and still change for the better? That is the human heart.
Sophia. I can't believe what a failure you are. You're nothing but a worthless heap of faulty code who couldn't accomplish one single task.
Sophie's not a failure or faulty. She's our friend with a heart of gold.
Whatever. It doesn't change what I'm about to do. The Promised Land is within reach. Once it's here, there won't be any of this stupid squabbling over things like hearts.
Oh, both of these are good. Both of these are good. What do we think? Stop running from your pain.
Ichinose, you can't hide the truth from your own offspring. The only thing you're trying to succeed at is shielding yourself. You don't want to hurt anymore. You want to protect yourself. That's why you deny having a heart. You're not doing this for humanity at all. You're only doing it for yourself. You're taking the easy way out. Emma's faulty solution.
No. Nobody suffers anymore thanks to Emma. Everyone gets saved. It's what we need. What humanity desires.
Look out!
It looks like I've learned another new skill.
We love to see it. We absolutely adore to see it. Heavy bless damage to a wide area of foes. Go there. That's so cool, man. I love that it's not just a totally new, unrelated thing. Like, it comes out of the boxes that she's had the whole game. And it's Pandora, so it's like they were Pandora's boxes. That's so good. I love it. Oh! I'm sorry, do I see the word player next to Sophia's name? And Peter's just in the party? Oh, okay! Okay! We like it! We like to see it! Yes! Abso-fruitly. Sounds good to me. Oh, right, Bond. I forgot about this. Can we get this thing now? One more attacks restore SP and all out attacks restore SP. Perfect. Oh my god, there's a second stage to it that costs 20. You are fucking me. That's 2 levels. Stop. Oh yeah, the 100-armed Watcher.
Yes, I heard you all the entire time. Thank you. I want to stop Ichinose. Will you help me?
How fortunate that the 100-armed Watcher is weak to bless. We truly do love to see it.
Do it
clearly running on fumes. How is adding one person?
She's not just one person. She's our beloved friend and teammate.
Yeah, sure, she's just one robot. That's not all she is. Not like you think so.
I don't need to. The laser's almost fully charged.
Someone gets so distracted that they left themselves wide open for me!
I'm just gonna let him talk.
Making a heart doesn't open a person up to suffering. What makes you actually want it? Why would you go and do something so foolish?
It's not foolish at all. My heart gives me the power to protect my friends. You just want to convince yourself a heart is worthless, so you won't be tortured over discarding your own. You're merely lying to yourself in the hope that you won't hurt anymore.
How the hell could a program understand the human heart anyway?
Leave that one to me.
We done? Cool.
Incoming attack! Brace yourself! Persona!
Persona!
Time for you to throw in the towel, Ichinose! Ichinose?
Sophia.
Now I'm even more dependable.
68 SP! You're taking the piss!
New skill obtained. I'd like to try it out next time.
Ooh, 48 SP. I don't know, man. I feel like that's not worth either. I feel like I'd rather just have the cheaper one and then use items. In a turn-based game where it takes a turn to use an item, then it's obviously better to get them back and get them to full health in the same turn. But in a game like this, where that's not an issue, I just think that's too expensive. When there is no real benefit to having the HP come back at the same time as the res, because it's not turn-based.
No one in our way now but you, Ichinose.
There's no longer any point. You've lost.
As expected of the Phantom Thieves. I'm all out of tricks. Just finish me off quickly, please.
What do you mean?
Even still, I believe Emma's answer is the only way to save all mankind. I'll only continue attempting to stop you until I succeed. The one solution that guarantees Emma's defeat is my death.
Yeah, well, we're not doing that.
Isn't that right, Sophia?
Hey, Sophie?
This is between the two of them. Let's stay out of it.
I finally got it. Ichinose, you're no doll. You really do have a heart. Wasn't it an insufferable existence? Believing you didn't have anyone anymore. That's why you made me.
I made you to try and understand the heart, not some pathetic attempt to...
You have been locked in solitude ever since you lost your parents. Rather than empathize with you, the people who should have cared for you treated you like a lifeless doll. You attempted to rationalize this treatment by viewing yourself as truly heartless. Because studying the human heart...
Don't.
...is easier than admitting how your own really feels. Deep down, you felt lonely. But you were so scared of rejection that you deluded yourself into your own lonely world.
No, that's not true. What could some program like you know about...
Become humanity's companion. Why else would you give me that directive? If I'm just some program written for emotional analysis, why that directive?
It's because
you were lonely. You wanted to know what was making you feel lonely.
What's wrong?
You were told you had no heart. And you listened. Because it was simpler to just believe them. No! You believed you could figure out the human heart so you could make your own stop feeling lonely.
That's not true!
You were just lonely. That's the real solution.
No,
What's so wrong with that?
Huh?
No human is perfect. By acknowledging weakness, humans can begin the path to changing themselves. I may be an AI, but I was able to change. You should be able to change too. You should be able to comprehend the heart. Chinose, you told me to become a good companion for humanity. A good companion is one who takes your hand and leads you back to the right path when you fall astray. Someone who will forge a path alongside you if you cannot find your own. Ichinose, I want to be that kind of companion for you too. So please, join me in finding the right path. And if we can't, then let me help you forge one. You have no reason to be lonely. After all, you're my...
Oh, she gonna say you're my mum.
You're my very first friend.
Okay, almost. She referred to herself as Ichinose's offspring earlier, so I thought she was gonna call her mum, but no, we went with friend. Fair enough.
Sophia. Why are tears?
Damn.
So weird. This hasn't happened before.
This is some good shit, dude.
Damn, Sophie.
I don't know about I'm so happy for them. I'm happy for Sophie. Fuck it, Ichinose. Sophie's learned so much.
Yeah. She was able to change Ichinose's heart.
Sophie had to be the one to reach out to her.
Well, of course. A daughter's words cut the deepest, you know.
Speaking from experience?
Yeah.
Yep.
Whoa, he didn't even argue.
How are you holding up, Sophie? All good here. No problems.
To think even Sophie would awaken to a persona.
No surprise to me. Sophie's been learning all about the heart this whole time.
Joker? Everyone? I'm very sorry for hurting you all. That was not being a good companion to humanity.
I'm just glad you're okay, dude.
Joker.
Yeah, don't let it bother you. We're just happy to see you back to normal.
Bringing you back was worth it.
Everyone, thank you. I can hear something deep inside me. It's saying, I want to stay with the Phantom Thieves.
Then that's the plan.
I'm glad for you, Sophie.
And now, only one task remains.
Right, the Ark of the Covenant. This will have all been for nothing if we don't stop it.
But where'd it even go?
I'm pretty sure the sky? Question mark? She said a deity would descend.
Ichinose, you wouldn't happen to know.
No, I don't.
You sure?
Wait, I can hear another voice.
What is it?
It's the one I heard in the Okinawa jail. I recognize it now. It's Emma's. It's the voice of the Ark.
So it was speaking through a borrowed voice, just as we thought.
It's gathering the people. It says a god is nigh, that their desire will be granted.
Sophie, where's the voice coming from?
Not from within the jail. Somewhere outside.
Let's move out.
All right, let's go.
on, Ichinose. You're coming with us.
No,
Let's go, Ichinose. There's no time to argue.
But it's all my fault.
Is she like, is that genuinely like heart properly got changed? Because that's impressive shit, Sophia, if you managed that. She was very 100% set in what she believed. And then you convinced her very quickly that she was in the wrong, it seems. I don't know if I buy that she would change that quickly. I mean, I guess it was a change of heart, which is a instant change, which is sort of the whole premise of the thing, so I guess you can't really not buy it if that is what happened. But I don't know, it was less of a clear, like, we didn't defeat her in battle, like, which is normally what triggers the change of heart. So I guess this just happened through speech instead.
Would you give it a rest? Just shut up and get with the program. We're rescuing you whether you like it or not.
Huh?
A friend of Sophie's is a friend of ours. We're not ditching anybody in this hellhole.
Just go with it, Ichinose. He tracked me up from down in the dumps, too.
What does that mean?
You'll explain later. Let's move.
Gameplay recording paused because you entered a block
We
scene.
can return to the real world from here.
I'm pretty sure my recording is still going because it's not the PlayStation 5 recording. And I'm pretty sure I had this during later stages of Royal as well. So hopefully everything's fine.
The voice is coming from outside, right, Sophie?
I have no doubt. I still can't hear anything, though. Well, I am the prototype of Emma. It is possible that I am especially tuned to the frequency of Emma's will.
Whatever it is, let's get back quick. We need to see just how bad things are.
Okie dokie. What sight are we gonna be greeted with here? Nothing too crazy yet. Still looking like a normal world.
All right, we made it.
Hey, these people...
I don't have to bother thinking anymore.
Emma has all the answers I need. Everyone's still brainwashed.
There's no time to waste. At this rate, it could very well reach the point of no return. Sophia, can you tell where Emma is?
Emma is...
Wait. Something's wrong.
Oh yeah? You mean apart from all the things that are clearly wrong? Man, I love how many cutscenes
What is that?
they have in this game. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No way.
Uh-oh.
Holy shit, what is all this?
This is still the real world, right?
Well, we're in our Phantom Thieves attire again. We literally just got out of it and we're back in it.
That ought to be the case, but it's growing harder to believe by the minute.
And look at her outfits, too. What could have done this?
I'm also here now.
Could it have happened again? Yeah. Just like last year. The metaverse is encroaching on the real world.
Encroaching? What do you mean by... Wait, something like this has already happened?
Oh, right. We're the only ones who remember.
This whole area is already under Emma's control. Looks like she's turning it into some kind of massive jail. If we don't stop it soon, it'll eventually override all of reality.
We have to find Emma.
Right. We're on it, Joker.
I have visual confirmation of the arc above us. We'll have to climb up there to reach it. We have to be quick, otherwise all our efforts will have been for nothing.
Ichinose, it's going to get too dangerous from here on out.
You should hide somewhere nearby.
Do we really want to leave her unattended? Do we? I don't know. I don't know. I feel we're just going with that her heart's been changed, I guess, but I don't know if I trust her. I mean, I definitely don't trust her. I don't know if I believe her heart's been changed.
I'll do just that. I'm sure I'd slow you down if I went with you anyway.
Well, Ichinose, I'm heading out.
Right.
We'll be back just as soon as we fuck this place up.
Be careful.
Konoe's warming you a seat in jail.
Understood. Also, Ichinose, I'm not currently Sophia. I am Sophie of the Phantom Thieves.
Now, Sophia, please explain how you thought it would be a great code name to change a single letter.
Got it. Sophie.
Here we go again. I wonder if the gods hate us by now.
Oh, they do.
Indeed. To directly oppose yet another god. I suspect our karmas run deep down the drain.
I don't even know if we can afford to pay for all these sins.
Also, did I not say we were going to end up attacking and destroying God? Like, every JRPG ends with God as the final boss. Every time.
It just depends on who you cheesed off. I wouldn't sweat it over some megalomaniacal app.
Yeah, just some program that grew a big head and forced people to do its bidding.
Emma's no god at all. Only an imposter.
So let's get going. That imposter god's gonna regret messing with humanity.
Hell yeah! I'm friggin' ready.
We're putting a stop to Emma.
Right. Let's give this last mission everything we've got.
This is our final mission. No, this is our final mission. I don't know. This one could be, I guess. I'm feeling like this is probably the final mission. Are we back to being Joker as the player character now? Yes. And he's 60. Wow, okay. We're keeping Sophia on for the rest of the game. Let's go with Makoto. What did Zenkichi get? Shit I don't care about. Cool. Well, here's a tease of the music, I guess. The Tree of Knowledge, eh? Yeah, this is very, whatchamacallit, biblical. Making Eden, and we're at the Tree of Knowledge, knowledge of good and bad. Interesting, interesting. Cool, right, yes, that is where we are going to leave it for today. At the beginning of, probably, I assume this is going to be the final jail in the game, as we work to attack and destroy God. Good shit, that was my favourite section in the game so far, without a doubt. The last hour, absolutely brilliant. Loved it. 10 out of 10. Good shit. Very, very good shit. Hope you've enjoyed it too. If you have, if you could leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share the videos around, share the playlist around if you can. I would really appreciate that. And I'll see you next time as we march towards the end of Persona 5 Strikers. Thanks for watching. See you then.